Hey friends, Miss Cassie here with Solon Public Library's Digital Storytime. This summer, we are going to be reading all about the colors of the rainbow. The theme for summer reading this year is Reading Colors Your World. And today, the very first day of our summer theme, we are going to be reading all about rainbows. But first, we need to sing our welcome song and we need to get our clapping hands ready. So we're gonna wiggle our fingers and shake our hands and rub them together really fast, really fast, really fast. And put them on our knees. All right, here we go. If you wanna read a book, clap your hands. If you wanna read a book, clap your hands. If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, clap your hands. All right, what comes after we clap our hands? That's right, we stomp our feet. If you wanna read a book, stomp your feet. If you wanna read a book, stomp your feet. If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, stomp your feet. All right, what do we do after we stomp our feet? That's right, we twirl around. If you wanna read a book, twirl around. If you wanna read a book, twirl around. If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, twirl around. All right, for our last verse, we're gonna be as quiet as we can. And we're gonna whisper, hooray. If you wanna read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. If you wanna read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. Our theme song this summer is Colors That We Know. And this is a song that we have sung before with these words, but with a different tune or a different melody. And that's one of the fun things about songs is sometimes you can take the words from one song and the tune from another song and put them together to make a new song. And that's what we've done here today. So we are going to say the colors of the rainbow and we're going to count them on our fingers. And then we are going to motion and make a rainbow with our hand. Are you ready? Here we go. Red and orange, green and blue, happy yellow, purple too. These are the colors that we know, way up high in the great rainbow. Yay! Our first book today is called Weaving the Rainbow, written by George Ella Lyon and illustrated by Stephanie Anderson. Weaving the rainbow. I wonder what that means. Standing at her fence, the weaver sees rainbow sheep grazing in her pasture. It is spring now. It is shearing time. I don't see a rainbow. Do you see a rainbow? Those sheep are just all the same color. What color are they? Yeah, they're white. I wonder if the weaver is using her imagination. She's thinking about the future and what is going to happen with the sheep's wool in the future. But how is she going to get it to go from being white to the colors of the rainbow? Let's keep reading. When the sheep were born a year ago in the dark barn, on cold March nights, when the weaver watched their mothers lick them clean for the first time, their coats were white. And they were white when she turned them out into April fields. And in July, when she washed and combed them and loaded them into the trailer for their first trip to the state fair. They were white and bright, and they won first prize. How do you know they won first prize from the picture? Yeah, they have that blue ribbon around their necks. And at the state fair, a blue ribbon means first prize. Have you ever been to the state fair? The one here in Iowa is a big deal, isn't it? Fall brought the sheep's first shearing. Do you know what shearing is when you're talking about sheep? Yeah, it's just a haircut. It's a sheep haircut where they cut off all of the wool or the sheep's hair, the wool on the sheep, and then you make things out of the wool. As the days turned cold, their winter wool grew in, and it kept them warm right through the snow. Do you see how the sheep is getting like fuzzier and fuzzier? Yeah, the sheep's wool keeps it warm when it gets cold out because they don't put coats on like we do. They have thick hair that keeps them warm instead. Now that it's spring again, their coats are too hot. So the weaver pins each yearling, or a young sheep, between her legs and clips the rich wool close. It comes off in one piece, sheep shape. So do you see there she's using the clippers or the shears to cut the sheep's wool off. So you can see that one's all fuzzy, and then the other one has short wool. White and springy this fleece, but carrying it from the pasture, the weaver sees rainbows. Oh, she's got a vision. I still only see white wool, don't you? Yeah. But she combs the wool free of sticks and burrs, washes out dirt and stains, cards it. That's where you put the wool between these two combs and you brush them against each other like this, and it combs them out. And so she cards them until all the strands go the same way and spins it, pulling and twisting a skein from the fluff till it's long and strong enough to weave. So she's making yarn. She's making string from the from the sheep's wool. Did you know that that's how yarn is made? That's pretty cool. When the spinning is done, the weaver draws a plan. She makes her dyes from plants she has gathered: indigo, goldenrod, madder. She is cooking up a rainbow. In big pots, she soaks the wool like dyeing Easter eggs. This is where the rainbow comes in, doesn't it? Yeah, she's dyeing them. That's how we get the colors in our clothes, is with dye. Do you see a rainbow now? Me too. When she gets the colors she wants, she hangs the yarn to dry. She won't be making cloth to wear. She'll be weaving a picture, doing with wool what a painter does with paint. So she's not going to make a blanket or a sweater. She's going to make a picture. What do you think her picture is going to be of? So she sets up her loom and then begins. Feet on the treadles, hands on the shuttle. That's what goes back and forth. Back and forth from the wool of her white sheep. She weaves Kentucky pastures, grass green, evergreen, willow yellow, redbud shadow, purple shadow. Shy sky blue. Oh, I still see a rainbow. Do you see a rainbow in this picture? Yeah, all of the yarn on her loom. It's making a rainbow, but it doesn't look like a picture yet, does it? No, not yet. But then, back and forth, what does it look like? That's right. White sheep in rainbow pastures. In rainbow pastures, she weaves white sheep. The end. Weaving a rainbow. Did she get there? It started out white. Did it become a rainbow at the end? It did. All of those different colors. So cool. Okay, friends, so just like the sheep in the book that we read won blue ribbons at the fair, we are going to pretend that we are at the state fair, and we have 3 categories or groups of animals that we are going to judge. Now, there's lots of ways that you can judge animals at the state fair, and at our fair, we are going to judge by size. So, the biggest animal gets the blue ribbon. The smallest animal gets the yellow ribbon, the 3rd place ribbon, and the medium size animal gets 2nd place or the red ribbon. Are you ready to help me judge? Okay, here we go. Let's start with our first category. We have 1, 2, 3 sheep. Now, what color are these sheep? Yeah, they're like a dark gray color. So a little different from the sheep in our book, but sheep come in all different colors. So looking at our sheep, 1, 2, 3, which sheep is the smallest sheep? Let's see. Of these 2 sheep, which one is smaller? Is it this one or this one? Yeah, that's right. This one is smaller than this one. So, now let's compare these 2. Which sheep is smaller? Is it this one or this one? That's right, it's this sheep. This sheep is the smallest sheep, so it has earned a yellow ribbon. Good job, sheep. Okay, next we want to see the 2nd biggest, the medium-sized sheep. So we've got 2 sheep left. So which is smaller of these 2 sheep? Is it this one or this one? That's right, this one is smaller than this one. So it gets 2nd place, a red ribbon. Good job, sheep. So we just have 1 sheep left, and we know that since it is left, it must be the biggest sheep. So it earns a blue ribbon. Great job, sheep. 1st, 2nd, 3rd places, biggest, medium, and smallest. All right, are you ready for our next category? All right, so next we have our bunnies. 1, 2, 3. 3 bunnies. Now, which bunny is smallest? Let's look at these 2. Actually, let's go the other way, huh? Which one is bigger? Is it this bunny or this bunny? That's right, this bunny is bigger. So we're gonna put it right there. Now let's look at these two together. Which bunny is bigger? Is it this one or this one? That's right, this one is bigger. We also know that means it is the biggest bunny. And what does the biggest bunny get? That's right, it gets a blue ribbon. Good job, bunny. Okay, next we're gonna look for the smallest bunny. So this is our third place bunny. So which bunny is smaller? Is it this one or this one? That's right, this one is smallest. So it gets the yellow ribbon. Good job, bunny. All right, and we have one bunny left, and it is the medium-sized bunny. So it gets the red ribbon, the second place ribbon. 1, 2, 3 bunnies, big, medium, small. You are doing an excellent job. Give yourself a pat on the back. You are a great judge. Okay, we have one final category, and it is the pigs. 1, 2, 3 pigs. So let's see. Let's try to find the smallest pig first. So with this pig and this pig, which pig is smaller? Is it this one or this one? That's right, this one is smaller. What about these two pigs? Which one is smaller? Is it this one or this one? That's right, this one is smaller. So we know it is the smallest pig, which means it gets the third place ribbon. Good job, pig. Okay, let's try to find the number 2 pig, the medium-sized pig. So if this one is smallest, we know there's a medium and a big one left. So we're gonna see which one is smaller, and that will tell us which one is the medium size. So which pig is smaller? Is it this one or this one? That's right, this pig is smaller. Do you see how it's smaller? So if it is smaller, it gets the second place or the red ribbon. Good job. Okay, and that means we just have one pig left. And if it's left, what place does it get? That's right, first place with a blue ribbon. Excellent job, friends. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You were great judges. Our next book is about a dog who has a very colorful day. So we are going to sing our Puppy Pokey song, and we are the puppies. Are you ready? Here we go. You put your small paw in, you put your small paw out, you put your small paw in and you shake it all about. You do the puppy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your cold nose in, you put your cold nose out, you put your cold nose in and you snuffle all about. You do the puppy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your floppy ears in, you put your floppy ears out, you put your floppy ears in and you shake them all about. You do the puppy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your wagging tail in, you put your wagging tail out, you put your wagging tail in and you shake it all about. You do the puppy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your puppy self in, you put your puppy self out, you put your puppy self in and you shake it all about. You do the puppy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yay! Our last book today is called Dog's Colorful Day, and it is a messy story about colors and counting. Written and illustrated by Emma Dodd. So hey, just like our sheep, our weaving book, what color is our dog at the beginning of this book? That's right, white with one black spot on his ear. This is Dog. As you can see, Dog is what color? White. With one, what color is his spot? Black spot on his left ear. At breakfast time, Dog sits under the table as usual. Splat! A drip of red jam lands on his back. Now Dog has 2 spots. One black spot and one red spot. After breakfast, Dog runs outside. He slips past the man painting the front door. Splish! His tail dips into the blue paint. Now Dog has 3 spots. One black spot, one red spot, and one blue spot. Dog runs to the park and rolls on the grass. Squash! The grass makes a green stain on his white coat. Now Dog has 4 spots. A black spot, a red spot, a blue spot, and a green spot. Dog follows a little boy eating chocolate. Squish! The boy gives Dog a chocolatey pat, but no chocolate. Now Dog has 5 spots. A black spot, a red spot, a blue spot, a green spot, and a brown spot. A bee buzzes up to see what's going on. Swish! The bee drops yellow pollen as it flies by. Now Dog has how many spots? 6 spots. A black spot, a red spot, a blue spot, a green spot, a brown spot, and a yellow spot. Dog trots on through the park. Splosh! A drop of pink ice cream lands on his right ear. Now Dog has 7 spots. A black spot, a red spot, a blue spot, a green spot, a brown spot, a yellow spot, and a pink spot. Oof, it's a lot of spots. Time to go home. Dog runs up the street. Splash! A bouncing ball splatters Dog with gray mud. Now Dog has 8 spots. A black spot, a red spot, a blue spot, a green spot, a brown spot, and a yellow spot, Oh my goodness, what was the other one? Oh, right, a pink spot and a gray spot. 8 spots. Oof. Let's keep going. We'll see if we can remember all the colors. In front of the gate, dog steps on a carton of orange juice. Splurt! A patch of orange appears on his leg. Now dog has 9 spots. A black spot, a red spot, a blue spot, a green spot, a brown spot, a yellow spot, a pink spot, a gray spot, and an orange spot. 9 spots. Dog races back inside the house and knocks right into Vicky. Silly dog, she says. Vicky's purple marker leaves a smudge on Dog's head. Now Dog has 10 spots. A black spot, a red spot, a blue spot, a green spot, a brown spot, a yellow spot, a pink spot, a gray spot, an orange spot, and finally a purple spot. 10 spots, 2 whole hands. Vicky looks down at Dog and counts his colorful spots. She looks more closely, and look, she can tell what all the spots are too. He's a red spot of jam, a blue blob of paint, a green stain of grass, a brown smear of chocolate, a yellow patch of pollen, a pink drop of ice cream, a gray splatter of mud, an orange splash of juice, a purple smudge of ink, and of course, a black spot on his left ear. You need a bath, Dog. And look, what is he doing in the bath? He's all covered in water and he is spreading it all around. He's shaking it all off. When Dog climbs into bed, he has just 1 black spot on his left ear. Good night, Dog. What a colorful day you've had. The end. All right, friends, that's the end of our story time this week. We hope you will join us again next week for more colors as reading colors our world this summer. But now it's time for our goodbye song. We read a book and we played a game and we sang a song together. We read a book and we played a game. We had a fun adventure. Now go read a book and go play a game and sing a little tune. Go read a book and go play a game. We'll see you back here soon. See you next time, friends. Bye.